genre of people that are loving the mullets and they're gonna keep doing the mullet thing. And it's like I got nothing against it. Honestly, I mean, mullets were cool for a second. Um, hey YouTube, sorry if it took a little while for the YouTube one to load up. So sorry if you missed the theme song, but we got a theme song now. um, so as I'm making my typical uh, TikTok with me, I was doing this special about mullets, and just so happened to have my guy on the left person was wearing a mullet, and without skipping a beat, I right away turn around and say, "Not you though. You're pulling it off great. Like you're doing a great job." And it was weird because I was pretty anti mullet at that point. Anti mullet. I'll admit it. I was a little mullophobic, and it's just not cool to have any kind of discrimination towards hair color or hairdos. It's like Mr. T said. That's your message to the gods as they look above, as they look below. So I didn't want to offend nobody. I didn't really see the point. But I will say I did come in that bus with a bias, with an anti-mullet bias. Not a mullet, not a matter of LGBT, not a matter of him or her being gay, not a matter of transphobia. I don't give a shit. I've had 3 trans friends, and I don't know them anymore because life goes on and we don't work together anymore. But I remember the first time I met a trans, they came to work very comfortable with who they were. And this was, I want to say this was around 2011, maybe 2000. No, this is about 12, 13. And I was working at a place that was called Specialties. It might still be there. If any of you guys know about it, let me know. It's a place in Chicago that is, well, it's known to just be a sandwich restaurant, kind of like Panera Bread, which is why I got the job because I thought it was going to be another Panera Bread or St. Louis Bread, or that's where Panera came from, was from St. Louis. Over there, they didn't even like charge money; you did like donations. And I remember we were gonna start doing that here, and we did over at the Panera Bread over on, I think it was Diversity, Clark and Diversity. It did not work out, but the point is, as I was making fun, or about to make fun of this mullet, I'll get back to the other story in a second. Someone turns around and just straight up reps that shit. No fear, no nothing. There wasn't a shred of fear in that dude's voice when he called me out for that. So when I said I'm not bashing your mullet, turns around and just straight up says, "Okay, good, because this shit's here to stay, motherfucker." So I start laughing. I'm just like, all right. So let me see if this motherfucker was willing to put his face where his words are. So I turn the camera over. Again, you can watch this on TikTok. And the person's name that I'm talking about is Max. So Max turns around, looks dead in the camera, and says, "Mullets are here to stay, motherfucker." I immediately switched sides. I am now pro mullet. All right. I've said it. It's clear. I wish we had some confetti and balloons and shit, but apparently they won't give me graphics on here. So streamers and shit. That's right. I am now pro mullet, and I don't care who says anything. I'm totally for it now. Maybe it's because of where I came from. The mullet never really left. If you know enough people in Albany Park, you're gonna meet some people with some mullets. It's just we used to have a running joke about how Hispanics, especially paisas, when they head over here, they immediately start that shit. They immediately, bring those mullets with them. They come right at it with the mullet. They come at you with the bum rush, but with the mullet. And I think that takes balls. Um, uh, I don't know if anybody has joined in. Come on, you lazy motherfuckers. Turn on your damn computers. I keep changing the time on this thing to try to catch you guys. And then I realized people watch it at a later time. So I started recording the thing on the live stream on YouTube. So I noticed yesterday, like 150 some people decided to watch it. And I'm like, why watch it when it's not on? You can't interact with it. You can't jump in the conversation. You can't tell me what to talk about. I mean, you can't even. I love suggestions. I love being told, "Hey, try talking about this." And again, we would be doing this in the first place. We should be doing this over on TikTok itself because it seems like they have a more livelier crowd. And the problem is, I can't get it to work. No one to this day has told me yet whether or not this is even a week. No one's even told me that this is a normal thing to have on. I've been asking, do I need 1,000 or 10,000 followers? Because that's what someone told. That's what my brother told me, and I still haven't gotten a response on that. So I really don't know who is watching the show when it's already over. But seriously, why don't you guys just catch the damn messages I leave saying, hey, STS is going to be on it this time, So, and if you're going to watch the STS show, man, at least help out, give us some answers here. Question still is, where I don't remember what the question was actually, but my point is, uh, when I ask a question and I don't know what something is or don't know how to go about something, that's when you guys come in. That's where you guys come in. Why else would I be streaming rather than um, doing some sort of recorded skit or something like that, which is gonna start happening a lot more. We're gonna make more skits. Yeah. So again, where I was about the mullet situation. I said, my whole life, whether because I did get some looks. All right, I'm gonna be for real. I did get a couple weird looks from some of my peers, and to them, that this bud's for you. This bud's for you. I don't let anybody tell me who I can and can't talk to because of their choice of sex, their choice of gender, their choice of lifestyle, that is entirely up to you. So a little disappointed in my people for giving me some dirty looks on talking to who I do not say, anything other than Matt. That's how I know that the Max is the only name I'm gonna call this person. This person goes as Max, so that's what I'm gonna call you. Okay, so if somehow Max is even watching this shit, nice meeting you, and I'm totally on your side. If you're ever in a fight and I catch it, don't worry, you got somebody running into the ring for you. But my point is, very disappointed that I can get dirty looks for talking to anybody, whether they have a mullet, whether they're a trans, whether they're anything. I've been getting that look. I've been getting that weird look, man. And then I know other people that do this thing where basically they're very open minded. They're very, they're very postmodern, and they're modernized, but as soon as they're with their people that all share a common discrimination, they tend to amp up their own prejudice, which they didn't have before, well, at least not to me. And then boom, suddenly, they're saying the word, the sudden it's like, oh, this faggot this faggot that. And it's like, dude, where'd that come from? You know, I hate to say that, but some people do that, and I don't get it. And to me, that's kind of it's disingenuous. It's phony, is what it is to me. I mean, that's just how it is. Um, I want to thank you guys for your support on YouTube. I've not really been getting too much support with my Facebook followers or anybody really. They'll tell me that they saw the show or something, but I really wish there was some bubbles over here and there was tons of strangers just talking. If you know how I can get there, please let me know, because that's where I belong. And let's see who's texting. Okay. It is some sort of text message, of course, saying I won some dumb shit. Let's see what we got. Okay, this was I got approved for a paid musicians kind of website, which you can be approved. Never played an instrument in your life, and you can still be approved. Just give us money. That's pretty much all they're saying. We're willing to take your money. Now hang on. There's a sign that constantly pops up around here, and it says I have too low FPS. Now, what I'm guessing is FPS stands for frames per second. That would be my best guess, but I really don't know. Again, this is where my bubble people are supposed to come in. So, how do you get those weird ass websites, man? Shit is driving me nuts. Like, um, I mean, I can try Streamlabs again, but I don't know. Last time Streamlabs really only gave me the same thing. It was just like, I could only seem to stream with people I already knew. And it was like, well, the whole point is to engage with some new people I've never met before, people I don't know. And I've saved my Facebook when it comes to the friends on it. I've saved it for people that I have met in real life. So if I don't really know you at whatsoever, you shouldn't be on my Facebook because I don't remember saying that was okay. Not that I would say no. I would totally still accept you. I'm just saying. It's just weird. um, so I really don't know what else to do. It's only 1:30, so we can always come back in a couple hours once this is figured out, because it seems like Facebook wants me to add on some sort of software that doesn't. I don't know. I can't seem to find any of this free software that doesn't want to mess with my hard drive or change something. And even if I say yes to some of them, because someone uh, mentioned to me that, trusting TikTok is the worst idea. So you might as well do this. And so that's fine. But I gotta find a new way of doing this. And I know I've been mentioning this on the show for a while. So let me try to take it more seriously, and hopefully I can manage to get a more proper viewing for the show. I think that this is not where I want us to be. This is not at all where I want us to be. This thing, like I said, is going to have its own format, but working with the certain office space to do it in, once that's all figured out, then we're going to be definitely live with plenty of people, and hopefully their friends can be added. See, that's my whole thing is, you know, Joe Rogan had a dude and still has a dude. I think his name's Jeff. I don't remember. But anytime like he turned around, he's always talking to that one guy. So, if we had, let's just name him Jeff. If we had a Jeff, then we wouldn't have this issue right now where I'm still having to go from YouTube, Facebook to Streamlab. If I had a Jeff, I'd be able to just find my niche and just stay there. So until then, we're just gonna continue doing this. I really like doing this. I don't do it for any particular reason. I do it because people do respond and people do talk back later. It's just I can't seem to get people to talk live, and that's a problem. And so once we can get a hold of changing that, that's when we'll definitely be changing and making improvements to the show, which we are doing every day. So, with all that being said, I know it's only been like 30. Well, we started late, but we're ending at 1:30 as usual. I just want to say that we might be back again tonight. If not, I'm sorry, but we will always catch you on the other side.